Welcome to Thursday night football. Thursday morning football. We got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers, Lumen Field. And after having a dominant win against the Rams at SoFi Stadium, so we return home. And yeah, you check out the playoff picture like last time in the beginning. It said I went over it. I will go over it again. The Chiefs have the number 1 spot. So is Seahawks. The Bills and Jets are in the playoffs. As of right now, Steelers and Chargers, Colts and Raiders. And then NFC side, then you got the Cowboys and San Francisco, the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders, and then the Eagles and the Panthers, who we played tonight. The Panthers are number 4 in the NFC, number 4th seed in the NFC. So here we go. Our top threat is Brian Burns, 39 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. Carolina offensive rank is 19, while Seattle's still at number 31. I don't know why. The Seahawks improved last week against the Rams, and then the defense went from number 4 to number 3 ranking. But I think it's because of the giveaways. The giveaways is the rushing touchdowns and the third down completions. Third down percentage is what's hurting the Seahawks. Seahawks offensive ranking. But the defense is doing pretty damn good with the turnovers. The turnovers last night against the Rams was the big way to win against the Rams. They had 4 interceptions, and Tyreek Woolen with 2 of them, and Ryan Neal with 1, and I think Jamal Adams with another. No, Chris Harris Jr. was another. So yeah, and then we did like you saw again. Let's go look at here. Lead transaction. We did release Derek Young, and then we signed Tavon Austin because he kept getting released, but we signed Tavon Austin to the roster. And we said the best wishes to Derek and his future endeavors. Here we go. Carolina Panthers versus the Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field. Coming at you here on YouTube.
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And I'm back here again for this Seattle Seahawks game here. And tonight we will be starting Trevor Lawrence for this game. And if he screws up like last week and passing, then we will put in Geno Smith. Well, here we go.
Trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little
the
rain.
Seahawks
We've got a lot
raining.
of rain
it is raining here at Lumen Field
in downtown Seattle. Today it's It's a
And
Week
here we
14
go.
matchup that should be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the
There's
Seattle
the NFC
Seahawks.
playoff picture. Cardinals are in the hunt, so it's the Buccaneers, the Giants, and the Lions. That's the NFC playoff picture.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind.
The Panthers will kick it off to Tavon Austin coming out here.
Taking in at
Is
the 3.
on kick return, and Tavon Austin gets to the 24. The Buffalo Bills has lost to the Jets. They lost to the Jets, so that could
veteran under center, guy who broke into the
league
as a starter back in
not
2013, Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when
what we're gonna do one play with Geno.
He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers.
Here we go, Geno.
Hadn't seen as much
Snap.
game time in
Hands it
recent
off to
years,
McCaffrey. First play of the game, and hands it off to McCaffrey, and that is
And a nice run
7
past
yards
the
on the
30.
play. You know, we're gonna keep Geno in.
Well, partner, this offense
Trevor Lawrence showed us
12-0
last
on the
week
year
that
following their
he
latest
cannot
victory.
play big
During the week,
in
a lot
Seattle.
of folks making
Geno,
comparisons between
snap.
this squad and the 1985 Bears.
Pass, looking to pass, long DK Metcalf with a catch. What a catch by DK Metcalf.
Inside the 25.
Metcalf just reached, jumped up there, got the ball. What a catch.
He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Geno Smith, what a perfect placement of the ball. I mean, yeah, DK had to jump a little bit, but that was in between 3 defenders, and DK came down with it. What a play.
So the big play gets
Geno
all the way down
in
to
the
the outskirts
gun.
of the red zone here for
McCaffrey
1st and 10.
beside him. Geno snaps, hands it off to
Shotgun handoff out
McCaffrey.
to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey,
He's brought
remember,
down at the 22
McCaffrey's facing
after
his
a gain
own
of 2,
team,
and
the
it brings up
Carolina
second
Panthers.
down. And despite injuries
He
like
was
these, Charles, with these guys missing,
was
they've
with
been
the
able to
40,
keep that
the
pursuit of
49ers, and
perfection
then
alive so
after
far.
the
That just shows
Panthers
the depth
traded
that they have
him,
on the roster
traded
and the guys who are serious
McCaffrey
about
to
being
the
ready
the
when their number
49ers,
is
and then the
called. Someone
49ers
goes down,
traded
someone-
Touchdown!
him to the Seahawks, and
Marquise
Geno
Goodwin.
Smith passes to Marquise Goodwin in for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks
It
are on
is
the board
now
first
6-0.
here this afternoon.
Let's see if they will review it.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate,
What a
I don't know,
catch.
they just seem to get
Yeah,
more
he
aggressive.
hit the pylon
They
before
certainly
he
do,
came
and
down.
let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best
At the
in NFL
time,
in
well,
scoring.
looks
This
like they
team
will
designs
review
things
it.
well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how
Here
they
we go.
demoralize teams.
I
That's
think
how
they're
they put
going to
them on
look
notice.
at the possession in their feet. It looks like Goodwin's feet did hit out of bounds, so let's see if they will use that. Yes, his feet was down and out of bounds.
So that challenge, a successful one. The Panthers turn to their
Here
nickel
we
set
go.
here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Geno
A shotgun
snaps,
snap for Smith.
and he passes to Lockett. And he
This
got
one
it,
is incomplete.
and it's incomplete.
Strong coverage
What?
by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
One thing I know from
Whoa,
experience is
no,
that when the
Pete
deep ball is
Carroll
thrown, if you're
challenged
the
that.
defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges.
We got to challenge that.
Pete Carroll none too pleased with that last call. He's going to throw out the challenge flag.
We're challenging that.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
Those
Not just
feet
the
are
feet.
in
How
bounds.
about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Wow, this referee is costing Seattle
So not
a
successful
touchdown.
on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Myers'
That
kick
cost
is
the
good.
Seahawks a
And the Seahawks
touchdown
grab a 3-0 lead.
and a timeout, all because the referees was blind.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season. And
that was clearly a touchdown.
What a luxury it is to have
Lockett's feet was in bounds, but they just didn't see it apparently.
On that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And so that means Seahawks goes up by 3, and the Panthers gets it at the 32.
Carolina's
Blackshear.
ready for its first
Here
possession,
comes
and at the
Baker
helm, their new QB
Mayfield
brought in via
here
trade
in
this
Carolina.
offseason. His 5th year now in the NFL.
Here for Carolina.
Baker Mayfield.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that.
And hands it off, and the defense did not let him get through, did not let Hubbard get through. That's a 2-yard loss. Jordan Brooks and Sue there for the tackle.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Sue and, wow, and number 52.
From all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him.
Jordan Brooks, 56, and Sue. All was there for the tackle behind the line.
Backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mayfield. He gets this one to
passes, and it's caught, but it's only short
here
of the
down
line.
there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
And he gets his receiver.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go.
First down, Mayfield. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault.
And they are going down this field. I just can't get that off my mind that the referees costed the Seahawks a touchdown. His feet was plainly looking in the end zone, and he didn't get it. But there, Sue was there. Deontay Foreman was not able to get through Sue. He didn't have time to do nothing because as soon as Baker Mayfield handed it off, Sue was there for the tackle.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield.
And that is caught. What a play. Mayfield got hit by Sue. And he still managed to get the play off, the pass off.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield over the middle, complete
and
into the hands of Trimble.
Caught, and that is his first down. Again, Seattle. That flat, that missed call.
Mayfield to throw it.
And he almost got hit, but he throws it away this time.
Put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Now Foreman.
And now it's 3rd down. He only gets 3 yards on the play. He's not able to go anywhere there.
And not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
And that is a first down and goal at the 1 yard line. The Panthers could score here.
Mayfield now.
And he is sacked, and it's a fumble, and the Seahawks get it. Puna Ford, he is running. Get this man an oxygen tank because he went all the way to the Panthers 33 with it. What a play.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role.
That's the NFC playoff picture.
Now comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs.
Snap.
So a good start, but a long way to go.
Passes to Marquise Goodwin, and that is first down.
You know all this means nothing so far. We've got to
At the end of the first quarter, Seattle is up by 3-0. 3-0.
This thing done.
Field where the 12s are loud and obnoxious here in Seattle against the Panthers. Snaps.
In good possession.
Looking to pass. Pass is incomplete. Batted down.
Incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno.
Snaps. Passes to Noah Fant and gets it. He gets the first down.
Inside the 10 at the 8.
What a play by Noah Fant.
Good for 14 there and a first down.
Here we go. Geno. Snap.
Again, Smith.
And he's close. Okay, but someone who's knocked away.
The kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you.
Snap.
And on that play, he came through.
And he's got DK, but that's 4 yards. 2 yards
that
on the
leads
play.
us to 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
And Tavon Austin there, and he's in for the touchdown. Geno Smith to Tavon Austin, the West Virginia players. Teammates who was at West Virginia at the time together, and that is a touchdown with them. Geno to Austin.
Tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day.
Geno and Tavon Austin, and it is up and it is good, 10-0.
Up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he gets it to the 25. He could have kneeled it, but he gets there. The former Hokie Blackshear, Raheem Blackshear,
this offense
there with the return.
Series, we take a look at Laviska Shenault leading him out. Well, he's
this season, 57 catches, 751 yards, and 8 touchdowns on the year.
He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So
what a hit by Sue. Well, by 94, Sue. That was Sue, wasn't it?
And let his quarterback know he's open.
Was that Sue?
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive.
That was Sue, and I can't see that guy's name, but and Sue and number 93 there with the
loss of a yard
tackle for loss of 3 yards. Shelby Harris was there for the tackle.
To throw, Mayfield.
Mayfield gets Thomas, and that is a first down.
To about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now.
Here we go. A big Al Woods up there in the front. And that is intercepted. Justin Coleman with an interception before he went out of bounds. What a play.
In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes.
What a play. Justin Coleman was just there.
You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
1st and 10, and kind of
Geno
tipping their
Smith
hand at
under
running the
center,
ball. 3
snapping.
tight ends are out there. On the run, he'll let this
He's
go
looking
deep right side.
Forehand, and he's just, big man was out there, but he just wasn't able to get it. Snapping, hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey was able to run loose for a little bit, but
stopped at the Panthers 39.
3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4 down territory.
Hands it back off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey pushes himself over the first down marker. So it's now 1st down. The Seahawks continue this drive. Under center. Snap.
This is McCaffrey.
Hands it off to McCaffrey, and that's 2 yards on the play.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and
snap.
held their ground. But how about the guy who made the
He's
play?
looking, and that was incomplete. It was knocked down.
You just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That was knocked down. Cody Parkinson there, but he wasn't able to go anywhere. 4th and 9.
End up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Here we go, 50 yards. Here we go, and the field goal is up,
Kick is
and it is good. Seahawks goes up 13-0. The Seahawks game has been poorly this today.
Early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out.
This has been the slowest scoring game that Seattle's have ever produced here.
A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Mafe almost blew past the blocker for Blackshear, and he almost got blasted basically.
As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14,
but his blocker was
tonight,
there to hold him there.
The AFC West.
There we
Get
go.
the Park is out. Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And tomorrow night you can turn those Parkers in for some shorts,
first down,
and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
2 minutes left in the first half. The Seahawks are up 13-0.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Baker in the gun. Snaps. Looking to pass.
Throw caught there
and
by Osborne.
And he gets it to Osborne.
The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. From the 44, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down.
That is a first down. Come on, Seattle defense. You're supposed to got to be doing better than that. You're not going to be able to win games if you don't play like that.
The other day when he was watching the game, he's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for
and that was a pass, and that is a catch. This defense is not covering the passing, man. You can't just sit there and think they're going to run for it when your pass defense sucks ass.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Here we go, and he's passing, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete. The second
defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of the receiver.
That is 3rd down and 7. Timeout by the Panthers.
As the clock will stop
and
with 35 seconds
the Panthers
to go
are trying to score here.
2. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Mayfield. Checks this down to Hubbard.
And it's a first down and goal. This defense is atrocious to watch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This defense is atrocious to watch.
They'll go with Foreman. And this will result in
the rushing game, rushing defense is good. It's just the passing defense. It's just atrocious.
1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Mayfield looks to throw.
And that is a touchdown because the passing defense of the Seattle Seahawks is atrocious. DJ Moore.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And the field goal is up, and it is good. This offense is slacking a little bit, and this defense, pass defense, is just atrocious. They can't stop Baker Mayfield from passing down this field.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
Here we go. Tavon Austin there with the return. And he got some big yardage. That's a 38.
Great return. Here's the Seattle
at the
offense
38. Here we go. Geno under center. Snaps.
Now Geno on first
He's
down.
passing, looking for DK, and he gets it out of bounds.
Says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10.
Geno, snap.
Geno
looking to pass again.
Buying time to his left. He lets it fly.
And he gets and he overthrows. Come on, Geno. You're supposed to be fucking throwing it to the players, not overthrowing.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get three before the half.
Geno.
Let's see what they dial up on this
passes, caught, Metcalf, and never mind. He goes up with one handed instead of fucking.
That's an excellent job right there on third down.
Instead of fucking two hands, he goes up for one.
And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive
could go, and he caught by Lockett, and it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the first half, if DK was able to catch it instead of trying to be fancy, going up for the one-handed catch, he would have been able to get it. But here we go. We go to Jonathan Coachman because, Third quarter, the Seahawks will punt it. We will kick it off to the Panthers.
Fielded right around the 8. Oh, good-looking return.
And that is to the 33.
The return there gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here we go.
The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
And he passes, and it's incomplete.
Either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because
and the gun, there's movement.
And
he hands it off and he goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and 10.
The game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that is caught, and there's the pass defense is nowhere to be seen.
Inside the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
His pass defense is a...
Here's Foreman.
And there's a fumble by the defense, and it's picked up by the offense. What was that about?
Wow.
You get the fumble, jump on it.
Teammate comes along
wrong
and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
And he got the Baker got hit as he threw, so it's incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. They'll set up a throw.
And Baker has been sacked.
Baker Mayfield.
Darrell Taylor there with the sack.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut
That's
down
what we're talking about. Get in there, get the pass rush and sacking so the Panthers will punt, and that will go out of bounds.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Geno under center. Snap.
Smith on first down.
Passing to Noah Fant, and he gets the first down.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So
here we go. Geno under center. Snaps. Hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets the first. Well, that should have been the first, but
that was an excellent run.
Short.
When you see that happen, that's when you're
that
seeing
ball
guys
is on the
doing their job,
first
and then some people doing a little
down,
bit
but Christian McCaffrey does get it.
But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
McCaffrey gets the ball, and he gets 8 yards on the play.
Rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Hands it back off to McCaffrey, and he just breaks the tackle, and he goes nowhere because his teammate is right there. His teammate was right there, and yeah, he should have never been there.
Smith on third down.
And he's passing to Lockett, and it's caught. There's a flag, and he's still on his feet, and that is a touchdown. touchdown Seahawks, but there's a flag on the field, and we'll see what it is.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Defensive pass interference, so that will be a touchdown Seattle.
And the result is 6 points.
It's a touchdown Seahawks. Tyler Lockett got grabbed, but he still caught it, stayed on his feet to get the touchdown.
So on 3rd and medium,
What a
they
play.
dive the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
Here we go. Seahawks are going for 2, and they do get it. It's 21-7. He handed it off, gave it to McCaffrey, and it's 21-7 now.
In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Set now
There
to
we
kick
go.
this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29.
Seahawks are up 21-7, up by
Panthers out there and ready to begin
scores.
their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out,
Jamal Adams there with
this
the
time
tackle.
hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Jamal Adams was there for the
Giving
tackle.
up, but that's why you play zone defense, since you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
And there again, they are there again, 3rd and 6.
And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Baker.
He'll drop to throw.
And he gets DJ Moore. Justin Coleman was nowhere to be found, and that is a touchdown. This pass defense is atrocious. This is why Seattle Seahawks did not re-sign Justin Coleman, because he cannot cover worth a down. And it's blocked. The field goal is blocked. And that is a fumble again, and the Seattle Seahawks gets it at the 35. Oh my God, the extra point was blocked.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field.
And it was blocked.
A touchdown like
and
that,
the kicker picked it back up, and the guy hit for the fumble. And the Seahawks got it back.
They bowled their backs and got after it.
Yeah, a little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
Coming to the line.
Here we go. Handing it off to McCaffrey, and he gets
long drive last time out
5
for this
yards
offense,
on the
Charles.
play.
If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
here we go, and he's passing the lot. Metcalf, what a catch! What a catch by Metcalf!
It's a big play.
Was that a one-handed grab? Gino had to run because he was getting chased, and that was a one-handed grab by Metcalf. What a play. What a catch by Metcalf. That is the catch of the year for Seattle. Gino snapping. And he's looking for Lockett, and Lockett's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Now the Seahawks' passing game offense is now getting up and running now.
Seahawks are able to extend their lead.
What a play by Gino. Look at that.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling the pain right now.
Injured character on the field. But the Seahawks are down there, got the touchdown, so here we go.
The kickoff unit as they run
kickoff
up and send
is
this
up,
one away.
and it is a booming kick going into the end zone, and Blackshear will just kneel it.
And no thought to bring this one out.
They will come out to the 25. They will start on the 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles,
it
just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last
that is a first down, and that will end the third quarter. The Seattle Seahawks up 28 to
out there with the same
13.
mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a
Up
lot of time
28
left
to
to make
13.
something happen
Here we
in this
go.
one.
On second and very short. Mayfield. Open man is Osborne. He's got him.
And he got hit by Al Woods. Osborne was there. What a
11
catch.
yards in a Panther first
250 yards passing through the air. The Seattle Seahawks defense, pass defense, needs to do better with that.
Think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
What a hit.
And he'll be out just a
By
yard or two
Coleman.
shy of the 30.
That's almost 300 yards passing
It's another first down.
through the air. This passing defense is atrocious.
They'll stick with the passing game.
And that is that's
incomplete.
incomplete.
Time as that one falls to the ground. Here's
Only
second
one
and 10 now from
interception
about
out
the
of the
32.
200 out of the 28 passes.
And again, it's Mayfield. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
That
And
is,
he'll be
there's
marked
a
down
flag
right
on the
at
field.
20-yard line.
And let's see what it is. Holding on the offense, so that will come
Usually
back.
see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
That will
Yeah,
come
sometimes
back.
you get this quick screen, bubble screen,
There we
anything
go.
where they're having
Baker.
to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And that
He
is
finds his
300
man
yards
complete. It's
on the.
Osborne.
This passing
catch puts him
defense
over
is
70 yards
atrocious. The
receiving
Panthers
now as
are
he's got
literally
a first
passing
down.
all over them. Good thing is the offense is doing their job because this defense would literally lose their game. And what a hit by Jamal Adams.
Fortunately, wind up out of bounds.
But the ball went out of bounds, so it's the
Thankfully for the
Panthers'
offensive
ball
fortuitous
still.
bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity.
And that is a touchdown, Panthers.
DJ
He was wide open. DJ Moore was wide open, and there's nobody around him.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here.
They blocked it there,
This gets them
and
back with
now
a
they're
touchdown
down
and a
by
2-point conversion.
8 points. Do is touchdown and get a 2-point conversion, and they tie this game. The defense is atrocious. The defense is the offense. The offense has got to score because the defense is choking, and is not holding up their own. While the offense is trying their best to hold up their own. This thing, if the defense is letting up so many points, so many yardage, that it's not even funny. And it passes
And this nearly
incomplete.
an interception, but it's incomplete. Well,
That's 10 passes Geno Smith has missed. And I wouldn't be surprised that we're going to put in Trevor Lawrence. We're going to put in Trevor Lawrence.
After
Trevor
the
Lawrence
incomplete pass
here.
here now is 2nd and 10. And now
Here we
a
go.
first chance for the backup here to throw.
Passes to
Catch is made
Metcalf.
by Metcalf.
And that's a first down.
They'll get it all the way up about
Trevor Lawrence
5
passes
yards
to
shy
Metcalf.
of
That's
midfield.
first down.
A gain there of
21 yards.
yards.
Here we go.
I'll tell you,
Lawrence
far from
under center.
ideal
Snap.
conditions to play
Hands it
in,
off to
neither
McCaffrey.
offense has had much
McCaffrey
trouble. Plenty of points to go
only
around.
gets
1st
2
and
yards
10.
on the
They'll
play.
Get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Panthers,
Fourth
the
quarter
Panthers
here, they
are
got the
somehow
lead. They
able
wanna keep it on the
to
ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart
retain
football. Keep the
McCaffrey
clock grinding,
that
keep
game.
it going.
This,
But you
what
gotta
a,
figure
oh,
now they're gonna
McCaffrey
see
gets the
more people
handoff
step
and
into the line of
gets
scrimmage
7
as
yards
they
on the
try to
play.
bleed it out.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Here we go.
This offense on
Lawrence,
3rd down
sorry.
today. They've
Lawrence.
hit it 50%,
Snap.
3 of 6 to this point. They need
Passes
just a
to
yard here,
Metcalf,
it's
and
3rd and
Metcalf
1.
still
And
gets
he'll be
it, and it's a
brought
first down.
Inside the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Looking to
Here we
throw
go.
Lawrence.
He passes, and he passes before he got hit, so it's incomplete.
And it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Going
And
for
he's
Metcalf
passing to Metcalf, and that is a touchdown, DK Metcalf.
For the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, 39 yards.
What a play. Metcalf there with the in for the catch and the touchdown. But Metcalf has been holding his own in this game.
I think we can start to consider that this undefeated
Metcalf and Lockett has been tearing up the Panthers defense.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's the
there we go. Trevor Lawrence is being started. That started here, and we are getting word that he will starting next week with Geno Smith. We'll get a game off after the performance here tonight.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And there is a sack by Chris Harris Jr.
Defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last
Chris
time.
Harris Jr. in for the sack.
In a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
In the gun.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hit by
2 minutes left
Jamal
to play in this
Adams.
football game here on
And
EA
the
Sports.
Panthers, the 2-minute warning
Panther
start.
football
2 minutes
as we
left
welcome
into
you
this
back.
game. It's
It'll
third
be a
and
nickel look
third
here
down
for the
and 6.
Seahawks on 3rd down. Mayfield. There's Trimble, the tight end. Finding room in
And
midfield.
Trimble should have been went down, but that was poor tackling by the defense.
Clock rolling. Here's Baker. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. Room here to run.
And yeah, this passing defense of Seattle, 400 yards, man. Come on, Seattle.
Now Mayfield.
And that is a touchdown. Baker Mayfield is pulled over against the Seattle team. Pete Carroll needs to get his shit together for the passing defense. Seattle's not going to be able to do anything if they can't have a passing defense worth a damn. This is bullshit that the Panthers, who is a bad team, is throwing for 400 yards against Seattle. This is bad. The pass defense for Seattle is atrocious, and it needs to get away. And that is the Panthers' ball again because of the wow. That right there might have cost the game.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity.
That is an interception. What? That is an interception to save the game for Seattle.
First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins.
Here we go. Christian McCaffrey. And that is a first down, and the Panthers will get the time.
Use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. The Panthers got 3 timeouts.
Back to the
now.
ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
And that is a first.
And he'll get it out.
Should be a first. No,
it's spot it right at
and the
at the 50.
Panthers will use their second timeout. I wish they would stop using timeouts every time after a play.
Get the stoppage
but
with just under
no.
50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Here we go. Lawrence, snap. Hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets the first down, and there goes their third timeout.
And final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And Trevor Lawrence will kneel it. Looks like Seattle will go.
Second and 11 now.
Seattle wants more points, so Here we go. Lawrence.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Is throwing
Steps
and he's
away.
passing to
Going
Metcalf.
on the deep
That
ball.
is a
And
flag
penalty comes
right
in as
there.
that one lines up
There's a
incomplete,
flag.
but the contact
Pass
is gonna
interference
move
on the
ball well
defense.
downfield.
So that would be at
Pass
the
interference
1
call,
yard
and that does
line
not look to be
of the
going over too
Panthers.
well
And
on
here
the
we go.
defensive side.
Lawrence snaps, hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is not in. And Seahawks will call a timeout. They want to score here to prove a point against the Panthers. Here we go. And McCaffrey is in for the Seattle touchdown to put a pin in this game.
That one should just about put a capper on this game.
They put a pin into this game.
Well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're
42
gonna play
points
this
against
team in
the
future,
Panthers.
your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
But this passing defense is atrocious. They literally let the Panthers get 400 passing yards. You can't let the Panthers do that. Not 400 yards, passing yards. And what is a fumble by the Panthers, and the Seahawks got it. And then he is back in for a Seattle touchdown again. Oh my God.
On the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown.
Here we go. Seattle's going for two. They want to put 50 points up, and they do. That is 50 points against the Panthers.
What you can't argue with is their execution of that play.
This Seahawks team, just the offense just wanted to prove a point, and they're doing that now. 50 points, 50 to 27 against the Panthers.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that is 2 seconds left into the game.
He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And interception by, and he was out of bounds. That's still an interception in my book. That's 3 interceptions by
game, Charles, than we typically see
by
in
the
National
Seattle's
Football
defense,
League,
which
fun to watch
still,
these
this
offenses.
passing
They were
defense
really
is
clicking.
atrocious.
It seemed like
400 yards is
dialed up
ridiculous. You
Yeah,
cannot let
let
the Panthers get 400 yards passing.
Blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan. They all
400
think they're prepared,
passing yards.
but executing and stopping teams, that's another
Wow.
matter entirely.
The
So for the
382
Seahawks,
passing
the
yards. That is
streak lives
atrocious.
as they move to 13-0 now on the year.
But the
And
rushing
they'll get
game
another home
didn't
date
get
next
nowhere.
week as
They
the
got
49ers will
-2
come to
yards
town.
rushing.
Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture
Yards.
as they
That
fall
should
to
not be a
5-8.
thing.
And they'll look to get back on the beam next
For
week as
Seattle.
they host the
That is
Pittsburgh
atrocious.
Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside
Baker
Charles
Mayfield
Davis, I'm Brandon
was
Gordon. Thanks for
went
watching,
29
everybody. We'll
for
see you
37
next
for
time.
414 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. The 414 yards is atrocious. That should not be a thing. This right here should not be a thing right here. The passing defense needs to get a hold of their bullshit. Get it all figured out by next week against the 49ers. Or we're going to get, the secondary is going to get 500 yards on them. They let 4 touchdowns get through. Yes, they got 2 interceptions, but 4 touchdowns? Really? 414 yards and 4 touchdowns. That is not how you fucking play. And Geno Smith, 11 for 21 for 230, 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. That's 52% completions. That is atrocious. I mean, has a better completion percentage than that. 3 for 4 for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Rushing, Christian McCaffrey with 17 carries, 85 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then for the receiving, Tommy at that. Let's look at the Panthers. Look at that. Tommy Tremble, 8 catches for 119 yards and 1 touchdown. DJ Moore, 4 catches, 84 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chenault Jr., 7 catches, 95 yards. KJ Osborne, 6 catches for 72 yards. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But let's look at the Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf with another big-ass game. 6 catches, 163 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tyler Lockett behind him with 3 catches, 98 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Noah Fant with 2 catches and 26 yards, but Lockett got 2 touchdowns on the day. And then Tavon Austin there for the touchdown as well. Defense. 9 tackles for Jordan Brooks. There's a sack for Shelby Harris and Chris Harris Jr. And also Darrell Taylor. It should have been a lot more than that. But Tyreek Woolen did get his 3rd interception. Justin Coleman got an interception. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. This passing defense is atrocious. 414 yards is bad. Really bad. The ranking should be on the other way around. Instead of the defense being number 4, it should be number 31 because it absolutely sucks. We only sacked the quarterback 3 times. We were supposed to game plan was supposed to sack the quarterback 5 times. But here we go, the game against the 49ers. George Kittle, 49 receptions, 545 yards, and 4 touchdowns. We're going to have to contain him. We are going to have to contain him. That is atrocious. Look at the red zone percentage. 44%. That is atrocious. Defensive pass yards. 267 yards, 67.2 yards per game. That is atrocious. That is atrocious. Why is there not doing anything about that? But look, go ahead and look at the playoff picture. The Chiefs still holds it. It looks like it's the same. Actually, no, it looks like the Raiders came in and the Dolphins, and then the Bills dropped down to number 7. The Eagles, the Buccaneers are in the game. Are in the playoffs. Eagles and Brady, Washington and Packers, and then the Cowboys and the 49ers. So it looks like everything is the same except for the Bills and Steelers. In a short week, we are playing the 49ers at Thursday night. So let's see what the media has got to say. Obviously, we have a short week. This week is not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play. Definitely with so little recovery time. Yeah. Exactly. We're better than that. Stress the team that it's imperative to take care of the ball. Be a team capitalizing off mistakes rather than being the ones making them. So beat the 49ers, commit 1 or fewer turnovers. for tonight. If you enjoyed this game, we are 4 weeks away from the end, from the postseason. So, if you join this game, and if you enjoy this regular season of the Seattle Seahawks franchise, then hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn those post notifications so you don't miss another game. And yeah, and after the playoffs, after the Super Bowl and everything, I will start a Kansas City Chiefs thing. So, but like I said, if you like this, what you see with this franchise, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn those post notifications so you don't miss another game. And I will see you next week or tomorrow night against the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday Night Football.